You can help our neighbors in North Carolina as they begin recovery efforts. Local 3 News and US 101 are partnering to collect and send supplies. Be a good neighbor and stop by our Cleveland, Hickson, or Ringgold donation sites today until 7 p.m.
The weather is looking beautiful for this Saturday, a perfect time to spend some time outside and make our scenic city even more scenic. October 5th is the Tennessee River Rescue. Mary Beth Sutton, Brooke Fleeman are here to get us all up and going on Saturday morning. Good to see you both.
It's great to see you, Julie.
Happy to be here.
36 years, is that what you told me for the River Rescue?
Yes. It's a long time.
It's a long time.
And it's a shame that we are still doing River Rescue after 36 years. There are some things that have gotten better, like we don't see the great big, as much of the big stuff like the refrigerators and the furniture and that kind of thing. But we find so much plastic and styrofoam.
So when I mentioned the scenic city, Brooke, as I'm remembering these conversations every year, this is not just the Chattanooga area. This is anybody watching can be a part of cleaning up their end of the river.
That's right. We have about 50 sites, so 30 of which are open to the public, and it's ranging from areas in Ray and Meigs County down to northern Alabama. So we have sites all over the region for people to come out and participate.
How does it work? I can't remember. When you want to sign up, can you get up on Saturday morning and say, okay, let's look on that website and find a spot where we want to go and show up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, so you can register ahead of time and talk to the individual zone leaders about specific details and things like that, but walk-ups are welcome to public sites.
I think the timing is a bit ironic because here we are on the, and I don't mean it, I will tell you, I have 2 brothers who were impacted by Helene.
Wow.
One in the Augusta area, his house and his daughter's house destroyed. I mean, just destroyed.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I'm not trying to, and I'm not saying that y'all were trying to be flippant about it either, but my eyes are open to it because you see these images in North Carolina and that kind of thing, and all the debris that's in that water, and that's going to eventually come down our way, will it not?
It all comes
water
down
is shared.
here. Yeah, we're all connected by water.
Yeah.
And those like Asheville and Irwin, that water comes down here. So we are really watching also the river levels to see what's going on. But right now it's predicted to go back down by Saturday, which actually could be kind of a good thing, sort of, because it's going to leave the debris on the sides where we can get it as the water goes
Well,
back
that
down.
is a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we don't collect the debris, if the river rescue wasn't there, I mean, think about how much will be collected on Saturday, multiply that times 36. What if all that junk had been left in our waterway?
Yeah, last year we recovered 24,000 pounds of trash. Yeah, so imagine us not being able to get that.
Is all of it, though, like the standard idea we have of somebody tosses something out a car window and it gets into the water, or is it sometimes just accidental? Like a trash can
It's both.
overturns?
It is.
Or
It is both. And it's, something flies out of a truck, or the trash can or the dumpster is not emptied quite as often as it should be. And that's one of the things we're trying to get to with the litter interceptors we've put in creeks. We're getting ready to do 2 more, by the way. But we're looking at data to say, okay, what is this stuff we're finding and where's it coming from?
It is unbelievable when you look at these pictures, though, because I'm thinking of the McDonald's wrapper that might get in the water. And I'm seeing tires and play school writing toys and all this stuff that people just toss into the water.
Or get washed away with floods too. We've got to realize a lot of that's going to come from, it's in their yard and the water rises and boom, it's downstream.
So how do you get it out? Because are people walking the bank or are they getting in the kayaks like we saw in those pictures?
Both. So each site is different. We have a lot of our sites are walking the shorelines and picking up, but we have some boating efforts. So we have folks like kayaking and motorboats too that are going around and retrieving.
What is that massive rock on the front of that kayak?
That was styrofoam.
Okay.
We find that a lot of styrofoam.
Old pieces of docks that are made out of styrofoam,
So have you been championing this, Mary Beth, all along? Was the river rescue your idea?
It was not my idea. It was the idea of a bunch of people who were do you remember the old Chattanooga raft race?
Yes.
It was their idea. They participated in the Chattanooga raft race and were going downstream and noticed all of the garbage. And they said, Denny Haldeman, Prentice Hicks, And they said, we've got to do something about this. And they started it. And Al Gore even came down and
for the
went
second
for the
annual.
second one and said, this is a good effort. You guys should be commended.
So you're originally from the Nashville area. When you came and found out that we did this here in Chattanooga, are we a little bit unique in this, or does Nashville do similar types of things?
I know this is one of the longest running cleanup efforts in the state of Tennessee in this region, but I don't know that we did anything like this in Nashville. Knoxville does this. They participate in the river rescue.
Well, and it speaks to the community that's here in
really
Chattanooga.
does.
I was just talking with Alton Bird from the CFC, and he's originally from the San Francisco area. But the way you can live in Chattanooga fosters the community then that's here. So wherever you call home, that's the part of the river with all these different sites that you can go and tackle on Saturday, right?
Right.
right.
In fact, I just convinced my sisters to do a site up in Roane County because one of my sisters lives in Kingston and she's going to do a site there.
So when people sign up, I'm running out of time, they're going to get a cool shirt if they sign up.
This year's shirt.
Here's this year's shirt.
Love it.
It's pretty cool. It's the Tennessee River Watershed. And we really want the Tennessee River Rescue not to be the Chattanooga Rescue. It needs to be the Tennessee River Rescue.
And no matter your ability, you can find something for someone to do. So your kids can
absolutely.
come, right?
Absolutely.
What's your shirt?
Oh, this was a past year. It says you oughter not litter.
Oh, that's
I
one of my
love that
choose. So if you've done it in the years past, you should wear your vintage shirt, and then people
That's
can
right.
give you a lot of credit for having been doing this for more than one season. So
Yes.
y'all are so fun. I think what happens is when I talk to you, Mary Beth, I'm just wanting to sit back and see where you'll take the conversation next. I forget I have to be the one to lead it. TennesseeRiverRescue.org is where you go. If you can sign up, they would love to see you. Is there one meetup spot on Saturday morning or no?
Oh, all over the community.
Okay, so
Just
go
go
on
to the
there
meetup sites.
and find out where you should be. Y'all are great.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to go ahead and smile. Right now, new denture wearers get a free upgrade to our premium denture for the price of an economy. Call